Hey guys, it's Simblr and welcome back to another speed build. Today I am doing something a little bit different. I'm not in Newcrest today, I'm in Oasis Springs in case you couldn't tell. But yeah, I wanted to try something a little bit different today. I wanted to do something more modern and I wanted to build in Oasis Springs because I haven't built there in a really long time. And I was just, my brain's kind of mush from building Newcrest, and I felt like I hadn't done an actual speed build for The Sims 4 in a really long time that wasn't part of the build Newcrest. There's a whole theme and everything going on in that neighborhood. So I just wanted to try something a little bit different and just build something that has nothing to do with Newcrest. And so this house is called Future Cubes, and I named it this because I wanted to like construct a house out of like 5x5 boxes and then just kind of build the rooms according to that, and it just looks like a bunch of cubes stacked on top of each other, and each cube is a different color. And this lot is on. This is a 30 by 20 lot. It is 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. I didn't give it any lot traits because I forgot, but the lot price came to 97,261 simoleons. And here you'll see me messing around with all the colors and everything. And I wanted to break up the colors because I didn't want the colors right next to each other on the exterior because I felt like it was just way too much. Because I don't often use a lot of color to begin with. I'm more of like muted, neutral colors type of person. So it was a little bit scary for me. This is definitely not in my comfort zone. So I wanted to break it up and add some white cubes into this little building. Well, I guess it's not too little, but I mean, it's not the biggest building ever. But there is a pool in the backyard, which is awesome. There's 2 bedrooms. One is, I guess it's supposed to be a shared kids' room. And here at the stairs, I had no idea what to do here. I wanted to fit a bathroom in, but I'm like, how can I fit a bathroom in and add a door that's not outside? And so eventually I kind of just finagle it, and it's not in its final form at the moment. I do change that later on whenever I'm actually decorating, because I'm like, okay, this room needs a shower. This is a 4-family home. There needs to be 2 full bathrooms. So, yeah, I do change that a little bit later on, and I wanted to use these little bar window things. I don't actually know what they are, but I wanted it to kind of look modern, futuristic-y, which is, how I got Future Cubes, which honestly, the name kind of came to me first, and I'm like, that actually sounds like a really cool name for a build. So, that's what I'm going to do, and then I just kind of built this idea around it, and yeah, I just wanted it to have really clean lines and, like, just very colorful, really, is what I was imagining whenever I was going into this. Kind of like a Rubik's Cube, I guess, but, obviously not, because I'm not going to build a Rubik's Cube as a house, because that's kind of, I mean, if you want to, more power to you, but, yeah, I'm not using that many colors. But, yeah, now we're working on the pool, and I do move the ladder because I think it was too close to the, what is that thing? The jumpy off platform thing. I don't know. But, for whatever reason, whenever I have a ladder close to the platform thing, my Sims can't use it, and I don't know why. I'm guessing it's too close or something. I don't know. But, yeah, here I'm just adding in the landscaping, which is, I hate landscaping in the desert, because there's not very many plants to choose from, and you can't just put flowers everywhere and make it pretty. So, yeah, I just stuff all these prickly plants everywhere. I don't actually know what they're called, so I'm just gonna call them prickly plants. But yeah, I stuffed them everywhere, and some cacti, and I just put some palm trees everywhere because they're pretty and I like them. And so, yeah, basically I just wanted to build something different because I felt like I hadn't actually just built something for fun in The Sims 4 in forever. So I just wanted to do something different because right now with Sims 4, I've got my Build Newcrest series, and that's usually the build I do each week. And I might take like a break in between and build something else, like I did the Vampire Manor a few weeks back, but still that was kind of like themed, like the vampire stuff just came out, and I wanted to get that build out. But this is just, I was bored having fun in the game. I'm like, okay, what can I do with this idea? And, this is what happened. I really, really love this house. Even though I don't like colors, I really love how this house turned out, and I don't feel like the colors just way too much. I would actually have my Sims live in this house. So, yeah, that's a plus. And, because in The Sims 3, I've got the Zodiac Starter series, so I haven't really built anything in The Sims 3 yet, other than those 3 starter homes. I think I built a starter home a few days ago, maybe. I don't know. I might have turned that into a Zodiac starter home, actually. I don't actually remember. But, yeah. And the kitchen is very, very small. Like, I had a really hard time trying to figure out what I wanted to do with the floor plan. So I'm like, how can I fit all this stuff in here? This is a very small house whenever you get inside. Like, there's not enough room to build, like, an actual layout. And I knew that I wanted to use one of the cube areas right here in the front. Not the one I'm working on now, but the one to the left of it. That's where I was going to put the living room, and the living room would take up that whole area. So really the only space I had left was the little back area downstairs for the kitchen, and it's just really, really small. Like, I could only fit a table with 2 chairs in it. So unfortunately, if you have more than 1 kid or more than 2 Sims living here, someone's going to have to eat on the couch or on a bed or on the toilet or something, because they cannot fit in the kitchen. It's just way too small. I mean, I tried to put a high chair in there, but I ended up having to put it in the entryway, which is kind of weird, but it works. Yes, I mean, it still looks nice. It's colorful. It's orange. I think it might be yellow, but yeah. And then I wanted the interior to be just as colorful as outside, so I just decided to bring all the outside colors inside. And I really love this blue color. I've been using it a lot in this game. I found it, and usually I'm like, that's way too bright for me. I'm not going to use it. But yeah, with this house and with a few of the other houses that I'm building in just my regular gameplay, I use this blue color a lot because I really love the shade of it, and I'm usually not a big fan of the color blue. But yeah, this wall color, I really like it, and I enjoy it, and it makes me happy. And since this house is so small, if your Sims have guests over, there's not very much seating. I mean, yeah, there's 5-6 areas in the living room to sit, but you know, if you have a party or something, you can just drag these little cushions out and place them somewhere that is easily accessible, and your Sims can sit on those too. At least, you know, that's how it would work in real life, but in Sims, I really don't care where my guest sits. So yeah, they'll probably hang out in the pool anyway. But yeah, that was the idea, because I think I'd seen it somewhere on HGTV. I really don't know which show, because I watch a lot of shows on HGTV, and it's been a really long time since I've watched anything. But yeah, I really like the idea, and that's what I did, because usually in small houses they have like hidden seating and everything that you can do, and I really like that idea. So that's what I decided to do here. I'm just trying to find a painting that goes there, and I ended up going with this little violin man. Is it a violin? I don't know. It might be like a cello, maybe, probably. I think it's cello. But anyway, yeah, I didn't know what to put in the entryway, and I hate decorating those stupid little hallway table things. So I decided to just put a bookshelf there with, you know, cookbooks and stuff on it, even though I'm going to pretend they're not cookbooks. But yeah, because I wanted to do something different than just having a hallway table there, even though I do put a hallway table upstairs. But yeah, and still I wanted to have the kitchen be very, very colorful, so I used very bright purple counters. Yeah, I'm not a fan of purple, but I do like the way the kitchen turned out, I guess. There's not very much decoration because there's only enough space for 2 counters, and one had to be a sink. So, unfortunately, I couldn't decorate the kitchen the way I'd wanted to. And, you know, that's okay, but it's there. I did manage to put it in the trash can. I didn't forget, and I put one outside. So, I at least get credit for that. But, yeah. So, I think I'm about done with the kitchen because there's really not much. Oh, right. I got stuck with this thing. I couldn't find a plant that I felt went with this house, and I just tried a bunch of different plants, and then eventually I just went with a plant that I'm pretty sure I always use. Because that's what I do. If I can't think of anything, I just go with what I know and stick with it. So that's what I did. And, oh geez, okay. There may have been a weird cut there because I'm an idiot and I forgot to add the rest of the video because I forgot that I recorded it 2 different days. But yeah, anyway, you may not know, but if you do, then that's what happened. But now I am decorating the porch, and I didn't know what to do with the porch. I feel like there's an area on the porch right here where I'm trying to mess around with the chairs. It's just very empty because I ended up, I actually don't remember what I ended up doing with the chairs. I think I put them next to the door, but I just feel like that space is empty and needs something, but also you really can't put anything there because there's stairs there, and it just confused me, and eventually I gave up and just put the chairs over here somewhere, I think. Yeah, that's where I ended up putting them. And then I just stick a plate on top of them because, what else do you do with the table on the porch? I don't know. But yeah, I think we're almost done with the downstairs. Actually, I think the next room we have is the bathroom, because I saved it for last because I was just like, I don't know what to do with this room. I have no idea what to do with this room. And I was trying to add these little decorative thingies that came with City Living, because I really liked them and they were very colorful, but yeah, they were too small to fit on the porch and it made me sad. So I just scrapped that idea, which I wish they would have just had the little hanging lights separately without the poles, because that would have been awesome, but they did not, and that made me sad. But it's okay, because yeah, I didn't need them anyway. And yeah, I just wanted to put this little I like this lamp because it is very pretty, and I feel like I'm talking really fast and the video is going really fast, so I'm sorry if things are being weird, but yeah. Yeah, so I was just gonna make this a half bath with just a toilet and a sink, and then I thought, you know what, I could stick a shower in here if I move this wall out behind the staircase. So that's what I did. And then it's a weird shape for a bathroom, and realistically, it would be very uncomfortable and small and cramped and probably claustrophobic. But, you know, the Sims don't really have claustrophobia, so it's fine. And now we're moving upstairs, and it's over. So that's great. But I'm sorry if this is a very weird and random talky part voiceover. I feel like I haven't done this in forever. I missed it, but yeah, it's probably gonna be bad because I'm not used to it, and I get when it, yeah, if I get nervous, I kind of talk fast and weird and stuff. I have no idea what I'm saying, but yeah. And I put these blinds in because, you know, like maybe aliens live here or something, and they don't want anybody to see their experiments or something. I don't know. But yeah, I didn't know what to do with this area. I didn't want to put another seating area because I felt like, why do you need two seating areas? It just doesn't make any sense. So I just made it like a little gaming area. And I did put a little chair and a TV in there because, you know, people like to fight over TVs. I know me and my sisters did, and my sister usually won the remote. So that sucked. But yeah, the Sims don't really fight over TVs, but you know, just in case they want to watch something different, because sometimes my Sims role needs to like watch the culture thing channel or the cooking channel, and they can do those simultaneously now because there's two TVs. Yeah, now I'm doing the upstairs bathroom. I just whenever I do bathrooms, I hate doing bathrooms because it's a bathroom. I mean, no one really cares about the bathroom, right? So I just dragged the stuff from downstairs and add upstairs, and it was fine. So yeah, bathroom done, nailed it, awesome. Now I'm working on the adult bedroom, the master bedroom, and I was gonna use these lights and make like a little canopy thing, maybe add some curtains or something, but I didn't like it, so I scratched that idea, and it took me a while to figure out what lights I wanted because I didn't like any of them, and none of them were futuristic and modern enough, so I just ended up using these little saucer lights, and they work perfectly fine because they light up a great deal of the room. And so I just stuck them in the corners, and they look awesome whenever you're in like first sim mode, I don't know, but yeah, they just look really pretty. And yeah, these are the only dressers that I could find that would go with this. They were the only colorful ones I could find. Actually, that's a lie because I didn't check all of them. I do know that there's the kid dresser that's really colorful, but I didn't want to use that because it's just really ugly and I don't like it. But yeah, I didn't know what to add to this balcony out here. I didn't want to add an easel and stuff like I usually do because I put easels or music stuff in all of my houses because usually my Sims are very creative Sims, and that's just my play style. That's what I like to play with. So I didn't want to do that to this one because, you know, that's just me. Not everyone's Sim's going to be creative and musical, so I just put a bubble blower out there because why not? And unfortunately, the kids' bedroom is very small, and I ended up having to use the balcony outside the kids' room to put some toys. So, I mean, it's kind of dangerous, but in The Sims, they won't fall off, so it's fine. I mean, it's not like the glass railing's gonna break or anything, so that's good and stuff. But yeah, that's what I had to do because I just stuck a toy box out there, and I think I put a little art table. Yeah, even though I just said that I didn't want this family to be artists, but you know, maybe the kids are aspiring artists or something. And I don't like the way these pictures look when they're sized up, but yeah, I think with this wall, yeah, this wall I just add a bunch of posters everywhere because that's usually what I do for kids' room because I don't know what else to do. There's not very many kid-friendly posters. Well, not posters, but pictures. So, yeah, I believe this is the last room. So I'm going to go ahead and end the voiceover now. There are screenshots at the end of the video, so stick around for that. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!